On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Miami Marlins and the Baltimore Orioles. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Dylan Bundy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So digging in now, Leo Estrada. He will lead this one off today.
For Miami, shortstop, number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three-0 pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Up next from Miami, JT Riddle. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Martin Prado, comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Pickoff move to second, runner back standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire.
Runner!
Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still 1-2. Alvarez trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Estrada takes his lead at third with one away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Ready now for the Marlins. Starlin Castro. His past history with Dylan Bundy. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bundy has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
In now, Brian Anderson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Rasmus has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins leave all three, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Wei-Yin Chen is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Into the box, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Brinson is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Career numbers against Chen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Brinson racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Machado now on 0-1. Popped him up. Anderson on the move. And he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grab. And he is in there. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. The next 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Machado is off at first with 2 away. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. One and 2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. 2nd inning upcoming from Baltimore. The Orioles are on top 1-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
So coming to the plate, number 12. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
This is line to left. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leo Estrada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. First and second now, one man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two down, runners at first and second. A ball and two strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So 1-1 now to Jones. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Chen will do this himself, and that's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding forward now is the DH, Danny Valencia. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Andrew.
Set to get his day started, Andrew Susac. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Susac, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. still even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Susak leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now.
Leading off for the
Martin Prado now. First time up, he went down looking.
Martin Prado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the 1st and 2nd pitch.
The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13.
So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Here's Starlin Castro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. To first. Alvarez is up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dietrich is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there, but you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. The 3-2 now to Machado. Hit in the air out to right. Castro ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Oh, you are killing me.
1-0 count. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Woo! Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
A high fastball is in there. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, number 12. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is high and outside for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, no strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
Grab the ball.
1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Colby.
Ready now for Baltimore, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rasmus leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Danny Valencia will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Danny Valencia tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Anderson into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Outside, 2-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Leo Estrada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High and deep to right center. Jones looking up into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Now batting.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Davis is up with it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Martin Prado now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out.
Now batting. Catherine.
Digging in once again, J.T. Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Second base.
Here's Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Shut him down now.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Halfway home now from Baltimore. 2-1 now Miami. So striding in, Andrew Susac. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
On its way is pitch number 75. And it's fouled away.
No.
Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Brinson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Riddle is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 12 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one. They're down 2-1. Miguel Castro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
First baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
To third. Davis has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Number 12 waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, number 12. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Taken in by Machado. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses there. 1-2.
2 straight.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Chris Davis now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-2.
Okay.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Nope,
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rasmus. Fastball that just misses inside. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Brinson, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. Home run number 9 on the year as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 43, Odrisamer Despaigne.
In now, Adam Jones. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here on the show, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 57, Tony Hart.
Leo Estrada will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, JT Riddle. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones on the move. 2 gone. Ready once again, Martin Prado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now pitch on the way. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Marlins down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Estrada scoops it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
Digging in once again, Andrew Susac. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the seventh, getting the first two outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 60, Michael Gibbons.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is looked at for ball three. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set, and the payoff pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they still lead it 3-2. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Johnny Giavotella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1. The 3-1 pitch fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home, and another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Bouncer down the line. Davis takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 12.
Richie Mota will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mota.
Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Britton's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Baltimore Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Donnie Hart earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Zach Britton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.